My name is Caron, and I'm an artist in Austin, Texas. Art entered my life through my dad. He was an illustrator in underground comics and skateboard magazines in the 70s and 80s. Usually instead of my dad handing me and my sister coloring books, it would be handing sheets of paper that he drew images on, and I'd be coloring on those. Then as I got older, it was me coloring in my own images that I drew. When I was maybe around 16 or 17, I got to see Barry McGee and Espos, and that sort of was like a mind-blowing experience that you can have all these art pieces and they don't have to sit just on a white wall. You can sort of build their entire surroundings and then throw the pieces and the little art sculptures in these surroundings. And once I saw that in person, it almost changed everything. Like I realized I can make a small sculpture, or make a small drawing, because a lot of my stuff was smaller to begin with, and then like just sort of build the world that it lives in. I ended up doing that in college with a thing I ended up calling the Broken Fingers Club. And it was an 8-foot by 8-foot cube, all based on a mythical motorcycle gang that was all influenced by art. I luckily had a very good group of friends, and we all did art, and we all did creative things, and we were lucky enough to get a big house over on the east side when you still could for very cheap. And we ended up just dubbing ourselves Broken Fingers Club. My art and my illustrations are storytelling for me. Whether they're true or false, I kind of want the viewer to figure that on their own, and I like to sort of blend overheard stories with things that I make up in my own head. Usually that's where the people come in. The people are either people I've seen or people I made up. And then a lot of the buildings I draw are sort of an amalgamation of like buildings I've seen in disarray throughout Texas and the stories that they could hold. And I try to pull that out of them as I'm working on something. For my landscapes that I draw and paint, a lot of it has to do with when I'm on road trips or out camping. It's always like an escape. Like I don't want to be around with perfectly curving sidewalks and perfectly manicured planters and stuff. I'd rather be in a giant field where there's not much of a trail. You can kind of imagine yourself anywhere you want. I currently have an exhibit up titled Generally General. It's based within the same realm as the Broken Fingers Clubhouse that I originally built. You'll see some small references to it throughout the work. I'm excited to see the next step of what I feel like I need to make or should make. I think it will definitely still be in this realm of world building. And, you know, one day, way down the line, like hopefully I can just build all the worlds together in one room, and then you just can hop from world to world.